Hi there. Many of us grew up in a world where children should be seen and not heard. Or perhaps for you it was you went off to school one day and you were sharing something and you completely forgot what you had to say and you were so embarrassed or humiliated. Or it could be that you were saying something, you were answering a question and you got it wrong. But for whatever reason, you have this fear of being heard, not wanting to speak up, not wanting to share your opinion. If this is your first time to the channel, my name is Pam Wright, and I create weekly videos to help people to really discover the possibilities when they release the fear, the anxiety, the worry, or their limiting beliefs. And in this video tutorial, we are going to be using a tapping process to help people to eliminate some of the fears about when they're wanting to share their opinions, speak up. So what I would like you to do to get started is I want you to really get in touch with how you know that you have this problem. How you know it bothers you, when you think about being heard, when you think about speaking up, when you think about sharing your opinion, I want you to notice what happens on the inside. There could be physical sensations, you could have memories popping in, it can be an image, it can be physical, whatever it is for you. Notice what shows up when you think about being heard, when you think about sharing your message or saying something, just even sharing your opinion. Sometimes it can be for people just in small groups. For others, it could be larger groups. But you need to go inside and notice what happens for you. And if it takes a little bit of time, just turn off the video. Take that time to get in touch with how you know that it bothers you, stresses you, anxious, fear, whatever it is. Okay? I'm assuming now you've got it. Now, making sure you take care of your own well-being. It's very important that you take care of yourself. And now you tap where I tap and you say what I say, but if you've got something else coming up for you, just add it in. Just notice all the ways you have a fear of being heard. Okay, we start tapping on the eyebrow, releasing and letting go. All the stress, all the anxiety, all the worry, releasing and letting go. The fear, what if I get it wrong? The embarrassment, the humiliation. That could be past things. That could be something you've done in the past. You're embarrassed about it. You don't want to look like a fool. Releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go. Now you grab the wrist. You take a deep breath down to your belly. And peace. Excellent. Okay, I want you to go back again. So you think about being heard, expressing your opinion, speaking out, speaking up, whatever it is. And then you notice the stress, the anxiety, the fear, wanting to get it right, whatever it is for you. Releasing and letting go. All the images fading away. All the sounds drifting off. Releasing and letting go. That physical sensation right there. And you might want to touch it. It could be your heart racing. It could be your stomach churning. You might want to just hold that feeling and let it go. That's what I'm letting go. Releasing and letting go. If this feeling had a message, what's the feeling trying to tell you? It wants to keep you safe. It doesn't want you to be put in that situation ever again, whether you got into trouble, embarrassed, humiliated, whatever it is. Releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go. Grab the wrist. And sigh it out. Perfect. All right, let's go back again. I want you to notice what's left. So think about being heard, sharing your message, giving your opinion. Put yourself in your mind, put yourself in that situation. What bad thing might happen? Now, if you're already up there, don't go revving it up. But this is as the number goes down. We can put ourselves in that situation. And sometimes you might find that the number goes up before it comes down. And that's okay. You just notice all the ways it still bothers you. And then we tap. While we're tapping, we're focusing on our fingers. Releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go. All the stress, all the anxiety, the humiliation, the embarrassment, the dread, releasing and letting go. A lot of people talk about perfectionism, you know. Oh, I want everything to be perfect. Really, you're just scared of getting it wrong. It's as simple as that. Releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go. This fear, the anxiety, the worry, the dread, I'm letting it all go now. Perfect. You grab the wrist, big deep breath in. And you really push your belly out. When you breathe in, you're pushing your belly out. That signals the brain that we're safe. Excellent. Okay, let's go back again. Notice how it's still there. Notice all the ways it still bothers you. Got it? Releasing and letting go. I really want to share my opinion. I really do want to be heard. But I'm just so frightened. It feels unsafe. I feel unsafe. But I want to share. I want to share my opinion. I want to speak up. I want to speak out. I want to be heard. Releasing and letting go. The fear could be from criticism. It could be that you get it wrong. Just notice what it is for you. Whatever that fear is. We don't even have to know. We just notice how it bothers us. Releasing and letting go. Grab the wrist. You should be starting to feel a little bit better now. So just notice what's left. Notice all the ways. I want you to think about being heard, sharing your opinion, speaking up, speaking out, answering, whatever it is. I'm letting it go. What if I could be okay with what happened? What if I could know it was safe to be heard, to have an opinion? What if I knew it was safe to get it wrong? It's no big deal. Or what if I could learn? What could I learn from that past experience? Could I learn that I needed to practice more? Could I learn that I needed some notes to help me? What could you have learned from that old experience? You can keep the learnings and let the fear go. Releasing and letting go. It is safe to be heard. Okay, grab the wrist. And pace. Now, if you still don't feel safe, you can keep tapping through it. But now I just want you to imagine that you just feel so safe. Speaking up, being heard. It's good to be heard. To have an input into the conversation. And sometimes you may disagree, and that's okay too. It's okay to be heard. Sometimes you might make mistakes. Sometimes you could even look a bit foolish, and that's okay. It's safe to be heard, to speak up, and to share your opinion. That's right. Grab the wrist. And peace. Excellent. If you're not to a 0 yet, if you don't feel comfortable, just play it through again. Just keep tapping until you clear it and that you feel safe to share. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the notification. It's what YouTube requires, so get it done. It just helps this video get to all the people that could really benefit from using this video. Catch you next time.